Tampa queen of the creek, built on faith and dreams. Yeah, the roots run deep, turning dirt to gold, watch the homestead gleam. Hard work, real life, this ain't just a theme. Up with the sun, I don't waste time. Boots in the mud, gotta hustle, gotta grind. Crafting and growing, yeah, make it shine. Turning little into plenty, watch me redefine.
Every stitch, every seed, every plan I lay ain't just a hobby, it's a whole new way.
Tampa queen of the creek, built on faith and dreams. Yeah, the roots run deep, turning dirt to gold, watch the homestead gleam. Hard work, real life, this ain't just a theme. Storms rolling.
Hey, everybody. This is your girl Pam with Tempest Creek Homestead and more. Welcome to the channel. Please hit the like, subscribe, and share this video out to let everybody know we are live. And for those of you going to catch the replay, I hope you enjoy it. We have on the stage with us Sarah's Happy Hives.
Hey, everybody. How are you tonight?
I know. Hey, Chris. Hey, Zeta Rose. Welcome in. Sarah, tell everybody about yourself.
Hey, Chris. I'm Sarah, and I'm a beekeeper, and it's honey season.
Yeah.
And I do have some honey to uncap, but I can't figure out how to get how to get it to work in the laundry room.
That's Sarah for you, y'all. Sarah got it going on.
Hey, Zeta Rose.
Hey,
Janet.
Zeta. She says, Sarah.
It's good to
Janet
see everybody.
I am finally on time. Hey, Janet. Sarah, what you cooked today? What y'all cooked today?
We had lasagna for dinner.
Oh.
Yep, lasagna, and then I guess now we're thinking about bedtime.
Did you have lasagna on the B plates?
Yes, we did, as a matter of fact. And the new placemats and we got it all decked out. Thank you. Arigato.
No problem, honey. You know, I know you like bees. And when I saw them, I was like, that would be the perfect birthday gift.
And it was. Thank you.
And it's something you can actually utilize.
I've been using them every day. Drinking out of my bee mug. It's out in the kitchen now, but you are the bee's knees.
Yes. I thought about you when I saw them. Yes, I saw them. So, welcome everybody. Please don't forget to hit the like and share the live out if you can. Janet says, I am eating hamburger and beans. Ice cream will be for later. Okay, Janet.
You got chocolate. Chocolate is the best.
I done come to a conclusion. Oh, let me do something, because Lord knows I be forgetting some stuff. Bring the bush people out.
Queen of the creek. I see you watching, I see you lurking, showing that love, yeah, I know you working. Hands in the air, let's vibe, let's speak. Bush people rocking with the queen of the creek. Turn me up through the bass, yeah, the vibe so deep. From the chat to the fam, yeah, we all gon' eat. Every like, every share, yeah, I see that move. Ain't no fake, just real, yeah, we keep that groove. We don't fall, we just build and rise. Every stream, every dream, yeah, we touch that sky. Tampa queen set the tone, yeah, the love too strong. When the fam come together, we can't do no wrong. I see you watching, I see you lurking, showing that love, yeah, I know you working. Hands in the air, let's vibe, let's speak. Bush people rocking with the queen of the creek.
Shout out to all you bush people. Come on out those bushes.
I like that. That's awesome.
Come on out the bushes and leave a comment. Let everybody know what's going on.
Hi. Hey, Collector Rick. Girl Dead Jamie.
Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Sarah is very excited. If we got any beekeepers that wants to come up and hang out, because Tuesday Shenanigans is actually a segment that all things shenanigan.
Shenanigans.
Yes, go on this page on Tuesdays. But I had the notion of, why don't I chat with beekeepers since that's what I want to do as well as amongst other stuff. So
Well, spread the word. We can get you lots of beekeepers to talk to.
I know. Hey, J Mia, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. So, if any beekeepers out there listening and me or Sarah know you and you want to come up and join tonight's Tuesday Shenanigans,
Come on up.
come on up and let us know. Let me see. I got some questions for the beekeepers, beginner, intermediate, and advanced beekeepers.
Okay.
So I have beginner, intermediate, and advanced. I would be considered a beginner.
I'm still beginner too. I'm only 6 years into this, and really, sometimes I really feel like I'm at the beginning because there's these bees will throw things at you that you have never seen before and don't know what to deal with. And
Wow.
it makes you feel like a beginner.
But you've been in it 6 years, so I wouldn't call you a beginner.
No, but I'm not necessarily an expert either.
So
I
would
know
you
some
consider yourself
things.
an intermediate?
Intermediate, that's a good fit.
Okay, so it's 3 categories: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. So I already know I'm a baby beginner.
You're a beginner, yes.
Because I still have a lot to go. Hey, Happy Mac, welcome in.
Hey, Happy Mac.
Girl, Dad, what y'all cook? What did y'all cook tonight? Like, I come to the conclusion, Sarah, that sugar is unaliving me.
Oh no. It does have its effects.
I went to sleep. Before I went to sleep, I had ate about 7 chocolate chip cookies. And now I feel weird.
It was the chocolate.
It was the sugar. I feel so like my mouth just dry. I just can't.
Get your water. I don't know. I forgot to grab my water. I left it out there.
I think Mackenzie, give me a bottle of water and give me some that saline. I mean that Celtic salt. But I was supposed to have been doing that twice a day. Me some water and a Celtic salt. Jamia said, what she say? My son cooked wings, green beans, and rice. Okay, Jamia. Oh, Sarah had lasagna. I ain't had nothing but about 7 or 8 chocolate cookies.
You had dessert first.
It's white. It looked like white powder. What's up,
Hey, cousin Angela?
Hey, cousin. Jamil said, check your sugar temper. I got to check something because I feel weird right about now. I just honestly think it's a hard habit to break, you know?
It is because it's so sweet.
And
honey can help. Honey is
ain't that sugar too?
Well, and I mean it is, but it's different.
I need another bottle of water that ain't got no lot of water in it. See, I know they told me my problem is not drinking really water. This is Celtic salt, like real Celtic salt that I got from Go Pour. I don't need to pour no water out. Give me one of them red cups. I'm about to say, go pour some of this water out. What cup? The red cup in the cabinet. I don't need to pour no water out now. Are you gonna drink all of it? What happened, Max say? What happened, Max say? I'm just having pita with tomato sandwiches. What is pita?
Pita bread is like a flatbread. A baconator. Chris had a baconator, Tampa.
Do you think that's 4 ounces?
Girl, it was supposed to be right there.
I don't
No.
think
More or less.
It's 4 ounces.
Put it right there. Look, do you think that's 4 ounces?
You want me to put something?
Push that back so it won't fall off.
Grandma, the fire's gonna get in it.
It ain't. It's so nice to have Good Earth, Sarah. Man, you're gonna have to go to Good Earth.
Good Earth is up there by you, right?
Yeah, it's in Broad Ripple. Broad Ripple, Sarah. How far? Well, I would probably have to go come and get you, or you here. Put that up, or you meet me here close
Somewhere
by.
we have to do something because that's a drive.
I know Broad Ripple from here is about 35, 40 minutes. So yeah,
And so it would be about an hour and a half. Yeah.
yeah, cause I mean, like, come down there, come get you, then come back. Baby, I'd be like, I done drove home.
That's a day.
That's the Indy 500.
That's a whole day.
Yeah, you can taste the salt in here, Sarah.
Well, it's Celtic salt. If it's doing good for you.
I'm supposed to sip on it all night. I mean, not all night, because I'll be up all night.
But just before you go to bed, so.
Yeah, and I'll be up all night. I'm hearing that right, Broad Ripple. Yes, you are hearing that right, Broad Ripple. It's a place called Broad Ripple, Indiana. So let's get the party started. Let's get this party started. So Sarah, don't go to sleep on me.
Yes, because I'm like tired.
We know.
I stayed up. Hello, Nan.
Hey, Nana Win.
Tuesday Shenanigans. I mean, pause. This vibe too loud to miss. Tuesday Shenanigans, sealed with the twist. Queen of the creek, yeah, she running the script. Laugh so loud you might slip your grip. We sipping tea with the sass and the spark. Talking wild truths till it hits after dark. Real talk, big laughs, nothing counterfeit. Tuesday Shenanigans, come get with it. Pull up with snacks and a side of shade. Crocs on feet and the edges laid. We talking love life, lemons and dirt. From raised beds to red flags that hurt. Got jokes on deck and wisdom to lend like sis. If he ghosted, don't message again. It's healing, it's humor, it's heart with style. With the whole crew riding in the chat going wild. We don't sip slow, we steep it deep. Drop them gems that you wanna keep. Laugh until we lean, no script, no fix. Just real ones linked on a Tuesday mix. I mean, pause, this vibe too loud to miss. Tuesday Shenanigans, sealed with the twist. Queen of the creek, yeah, she running the script. Laugh so loud you might slip your grip. We sipping tea with the sass and the spark. Talking wild truths till it hits after dark. Real talk, big laughs, nothing counterfeit. Tuesday Shenanigans, come get with it.
I like it.
Welcome to Tuesday Shenanigans. Shout out to Odom Homestead. Odom is responsible for all the music that you guys hear on this channel.
That is awesome. Go Odom.
So,
Dog.
You've been doing beekeeping 6 years.
Yes, I started beekeeping in 2019.
Oh, doing pandemic.
Yep, right before it hit.
Wow. What cousin say? Cousin say, Temp, I have bad news. It's supposed to be 103 degrees here Friday. Summer's girl. Y'all can have that heat. Ooh,
That is.
baby. That's California heat.
I should have wore the other shirt. Lee's
Smoke.
got another shirt that says, if you can't handle the heat, stay out of the hive.
See? Yeah, I get it.
That's a stay out of the hive day.
So what got you into bees, Sarah?
Well, it had to be the dandelion jelly that we made. It tastes like honey. Dandelion jelly tastes just like honey. And I joked to Stephen that it might be easier to get actual honey from the bees. And it's not, but it's worth it. Because the honey is better than the dandelion jelly.
Okay. Okay.
And it tastes different every year.
Well, I've
It's
never had dandelion jelly, but I
well,
can.
it's too late to make it now. You
You
gotta
don't-
have hundreds of them.
and you won't make it.
I'll make it again. I just right now there's no dandelions to pick for it. They've
Oh,
all they've all they've all turned to seeds now.
oh, Sarah, you supposed to been out there picking. Or
I
had
have
those
been picking
grandbabies
brains.
picking.
Let me see if I can get the thing. I'm gonna I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hang on.
Yes. How many of you are interested in? Do anybody have bees?
I'll be back.
I know that you just said that. Sarah said she just said that. How many of you guys are into bees? Like, have you ever thought about getting beehives? Or you just like buying honey like I do? I want to be able to be in the bees. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I can't complain. Cousin said dandelion jelly sound interesting. Yes, it does, cousin. You know what the funny thing about this is? All the stuff that I have been watching and all the stuff that I have been learning, I'm really amazed because a lot of this stuff I didn't even know you can eat. Dandelions, I never knew we could eat that. I never knew we could eat roses. I didn't know we could eat nobody's flowers, the ones that's edible. Like, come on now. Hey, Lynette, welcome in. Happy Max said, my friend made honey from clover blossoms. I couldn't believe how honey like it was. I felt betrayed. Happy Max. Not you feeling betrayed. Man, see, that's what I'm saying. It's so much that you can do out here, and it's a whole world. And the sad part about it, it's not a new world. It's just an old world. Like, it's an old world of things that's new to people who are trying to learn it for the first time. Because as you know, there's nothing new under the sun. There is not nothing new. I would love to have bees, but my neighbors would not be real happy. Miss, don't hurt the harvest. Have neighbors, and she has bees. She stay in actually a little subdivision, and she has bees. Like, seriously. Yeah, ready?
I am in the laundry room now.
She is in the. You got to screen out to your people so they can see what you're doing.
I don't know if I can do that on my phone.
Oh, I don't know.
I do not see that on here, so I don't know how that's gonna work.
I'm gonna read you what happened. Max said, my friend made honey from clover blossoms.
Clover.
I couldn't believe how honey like it was. I felt betrayed. She said she felt betrayed. Okay, now what is it that you want to show us?
I want to show you.
Let me make it bigger. I see that honey extractor. Oh, now that's cool.
Hang on. That's the honey.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. That's nice.
And I thought we could extract a little bit.
Okay. Oh, we are in for a treat, guys. Yay!
Let me get it where we can see it here.
Okay.
Want you to be able to see the.
I see what you're doing. I see the frame. Can y'all see pretty clear? Lynette said, I want to have bees next year.
Oh, go for it.
Zeta said bees are a future plan for sure.
Awesome.
Kenny said, I learned everything about bees from Sarah.
Oh, thank you, Chris.
Yes, I want some collard green jelly for my cornbread. Okay, cuz. Now, so what's the process when it starts to become to extracting honey?
Well, first, we want to get these caps off.
Okay, those little white things.
These the wax caps that are on the honey that's holding them in there.
Okay.
We want to slice them. I have this knife here. Trying to get a better view for you guys.
I can see it.
Well, I gotta put it up like this. I'm not sure if I could do it like that. Yeah, I could.
Lynette says, Sarah, there are 2 yellow flowers in the grass. One is a dandelion. What is the other one?
A daffodil?
Yeah, that could be. Is it a daffodil, Lynette? Cousin said no bees for her.
Yeah, not everybody likes bees.
Yeah. I took a whole winter worth of bee classes several years ago at the Cooperative Extension. I need some hives. I was gifted my first hive.
What we got to do is we got to slice these off.
Okay.
If you can see, it's raised up enough where I can slice this off.
Yes.
And I'll show you what we do when it's not like this.
Okay.
But here we go. I'm going to take this knife and I'm just going to slice. This is a cold knife.
This is so freaking cool.
What's cool?
Look what Sarah doing, getting ready to extract the honey. Look at all of that liquid gold. Oh, that looks so good.
Is she gonna touch it?
She touching it now. Hey, my Renaissance grandma.
Can she touch it with her hand?
Collard green jelly. Seriously, cuz. That is so nice.
Are you holding a thing?
Hey, y'all. My Renaissance speaking.
Hey, my Renaissance grandma. I was just concentrating on this.
Happy Max said, Sarah, just send me the whole frame, wax it all. Hey, Jags, if you want to come up, I'm talking to beekeepers. It's
Hey, Jags.
Shenanigans is open discussion for beekeepers.
And this is what it's going to look like after you do that. Now it'll all be able to come out of there.
Okay, so how do you so you got to do that side too?
Now, this is an uncapping tool. And if it's close to the edge where the knife can't get it, we just use this to go under the caps and bring it off like that.
So it would it be easier just to use it the same method the way that you use the knife?
Well, it's if the knife can cut it off.
Yeah, but if it can't, then you use that right there.
Then it's a little more time consuming, but it gets the caps off enough to open the cells so that the honey can come out.
What's up, Jax?
How you doing, Jags? How's your girls? They making you like the honey?
Hey, Buddha. Everybody saying hey.
Buddha? Nice. Is that Buddha?
Yep, that Buddha. She said, wow.
Buddha!
I'm asking because someone told me to be careful when picking dandelion greens, so I stopped. Can you use daffodil and stuff? Is daffodils edible?
I'm not sure.
Sarah, is your email in your about page?
It should be
But is it Sarah's Happy Hive at gmail.com?
Sarah at sarahshappyhives.com.
Okay. Buddha wanted your email. It's in her about page.
And the website is sarahshappyhives.com.
My Renaissance says she concentrating with you, Sarah.
I'm concentrating. I got my multitasker broke a long time ago.
Oh.
But we get this done.
Okay,
I'll do the
Jinx.
second one, and then we can spin it out.
Hey, Nikki.
Hey, Nikki.
That's a nice color, too. It is mostly fruit tree honey now.
Oh.
That is so nice.
Well, and then what we'll do, since both sides are uncapped now, we put it into the extractor.
Guys, don't forget to share the live out and like it. And if you have not subscribed, please do so. These are Tuesday Shenanigans.
This is my 2-frame extractor.
Oh, so you're going to put another one in there?
Yep, we'll do one more.
Okay.
I've got 7 of them.
Oh, snap-a-doodle.
Oh, snap. I love it when you say snap-a-doodle.
Zeta Rose said, I've always wanted to see this, and Sarah's doing it live. Okay. Yes, I had the thought earlier when I talked to Sarah, like, Sarah, I want to talk to beekeepers. Do you want to come on the channel tonight? And she was like, yes.
There we go. I got this one. Now, as you can see, this one, it's not all the way capped.
Okay.
But I did the shake test. You shake it, nothing came out of it.
Okay.
So I took it. And I'll do the same uncapping method that I did with the fork here.
Hey, Nikki. Hey, Mike.
Hi, Mike and Nikki. Everybody in the chat.
That's
I can't
cool.
see the chat because I'm doing the honey, guys.
I'm reading it. I'm reading it. That's cool. That was Buddha said. Everybody's speaking. Hi, Mike said, I want to chew that wax like gum.
Yes, that is how we do it.
You
This
can
is
chew that.
how we do it.
Sarah, that is so cool.
And it smells so good.
I know it does. I can
wish you
smell it
could
from here.
smell it. The next harvest, I want you to come over so you can help me do this.
Oh, I'm on my way.
And everybody can watch you do it.
Oh, that'll be nice. That's gonna be nice. The girls are good, but not ready to give me honey. Hey,
Come
Barb.
on. Hello, Barb. And everybody in the chat. Hello, hello, hello.
Mike, everybody speaking. Okay, cool. No, daffodils are not edible, can be poisonous. Okay. So daffodils are not edible. Lynette
wasn't sure.
Buddha said the what temple? The ending.
What? My arm's in the way, isn't it?
Yeah, I could see that. I think everybody can still see.
Yeah, I'm about to turn it over. I'm almost done with this side.
Lynette said that is an Afro pick at the beauty supply store. Oh, snap. Hey, Sammy Joe. Hey,
Sammy Joe.
Sammy Joe. We are hanging out with Sarah's Happy Hive for our Tuesday Shenanigans.
And here's the other side.
So that side is not big enough to use the knife.
Yep, Yeah, if you see, the knife won't even catch it.
Wow.
See that? So sometimes you gotta use the uncapper. They make all different kinds. They have some that roll, but I like this one.
Okay.
It goes right up under the. Let me see if I can get you a little bit closer. Oops. Goes right up under the cap, and you can just pull them off.
Okay. Nikki said, "Hey, Sarah."
Hey, Nikki.
She said, "No, it's not a daffodil. This flower resembles the dandelion." So I don't know what other yellow flower that looks like a dandelion.
A marigold.
Is that what it is? Is it a marigold, Lynette? Everybody's speaking to Sammy Joe.
Whoops, Lynette's got us stumped with this.
I know. She said it's not a daffodil. It's another flower that's in the grass with the dandelion, but it's not a daffodil. So what other color yellow flower is in your grass?
Well, I know violets are purple.
I could ask Siri with his attitude having self. Hey, Siri. Hey, Siri. Oh, you get some nerve. Let me ask this little butt. Hey, Siri. What other type of flower that be in your grass besides dandelion that's yellow?
Here's an answer from Mechanopsis.org.
Is it daisies?
Here's an answer from listofbirthstones.com.
Is it daisies, Lynette? Everybody is speaking. Hey, Tag. She said, "Listen for the bushes." No.
Hello to everybody listening in the bushes.
Happy Max said, "Mouse ears look like dandelions."
Mouse ears?
Yeah, I ain't never heard of a flower called mouse ears.
That is interesting. I'm not either.
Somebody else said mouse ears. Lynette said, "I'll keep searching." That was my thought when I started beekeeping. Buy some hair picks. That do look like an afro hair pick. That does look like a pick. Daisies.
Yep, that's the.
No,
Okay.
Everybody's trying to figure out, is it daisies, Lynette? She said no. So we all stumped on that question.
All right,
Hey,
let's
Max.
see. Let me see if I can get you over here.
Okay,
so you can see the extraction in process. And I'm getting the.
Got the bee suit right there. She got the bee suit.
Yep, that's my old reliable. That old reliable. Want you guys to be able to see in there. Yeah. Clippy thing.
Tag said, "Hey, Sarah. Hey.
Hey. Now over here we got the cranker. We're going to do it to it.
We gonna do it to it." He said, "That's it, mouse ears."
Oh, it's not balanced. I'm going to need both hands. Hang on.
Okay.
Hang on a second. Got to hold it.
Look, Mackenzie, she is pregnant, honey. Taking the honey out the frying.
So what does it do?
It's gonna get honey to put in the jar.
Okay, now do you see where it's coming out on the walls?
Yes.
That is how we do getting the honey out.
Okay.
It's centrifugal force.
So how long does it take? How long do you have to keep spinning it?
I usually do a couple minutes.
Okay. Now this is pretty cool. Rita said, I'm on the edge of my seat, Sarah. Extract away.
And it's coming out. Whoop.
Nikki said Spinderella. Spin that rella. Spinderella. Happy Mac said no jar needed. I have a straw for it.
They got a straw.
Oh, snap.
But there's, and I usually, well, I put the lid on. I just wanted you guys to see that. But I'll put the lid on and then I'll hold on.
Hey, Storms Radio. That's just like you trying to get your feet on a bicycle, Sarah.
And there, it's out.
I don't see that it's out though.
Well, there's a little bit right there. You can see there's the honey that's still in. And there's the empties.
Okay. So then you turn it around.
Yep.
Oh, okay. You turn it around.
Turn it around, but you see that's empty now. There's still a little bit left. I could do some more.
Yeah, don't waste none of that goodie. That's a lot of goodie in that, baby.
And then you do it again.
I need that extractor to remove water from my clothes. No, my Renaissance. You can spin with that thing.
Whoops. I don't know if you can see it. Hang on. It's dripping down the side of the extractor now.
Well, no, I really can't see anything. I just see I need some of that honey in a jar.
Soon. It will be soon.
I need some of that honey in a jar. Unbalanced like my wash machine as it walks across the floor.
But that is it's a challenge sometimes because the different weight of the frames, one side will be heavier than the other.
Okay. Hey, LGG.
And beekeepers spend hours discussing the problems of the different extractors.
Well, I do know Kaylee has an electric one, like the commercial type.
Yeah.
Yeah, because her.
I know. I've got the hand crank.
I know. She has the commercial type where I think it fits 16 frames. She can spin it forward and then she can reverse it and spin it backwards.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, but she's got a bigger apiary than I do.
Oh, well, yeah. She does have a huge one.
Yeah, mine is, I'm just begun.
I think I seen one of those before. I didn't know what it was. Man, shoot. Tag.
We get over here by my bee suit for
Okay.
dramatic effect.
Pour it straight into my mouth.
That's how we do. That's how we do around here, straight from the bottle.
That's what Sarah do. That needs a 5 HP electric motor. Save your arm. What you said, Barry? Barry Storm, right? Barb said,
Hey,
I
Barry.
have my big spoon ready. Okay, so we talked about how long you've been into beekeeping, what got you into beekeeping. So let's see. We saw a demonstration of you extracting the honey, everybody. Yes, that's that liquid gold, Nikki. She said, precious goodness.
I'm glad I got to show you guys that. I was wondering about it earlier, but I couldn't. I was going to do it on my afternoon live, but I couldn't get this to. I don't know why I did it now. It must have been the brain fog I woke up with.
Yep, that's true too. Vanilla bean ice cream drizzled with honey.
Oh yes, that's
Sarah. Approximately how many frames to fill your spinner? That's a 2-part. That's a 2-frame, right?
Yeah, just a 2-frame. And those were medium frames.
I can see some Greek yogurt, blueberries, granola, and honey right now. Tag,
now you're getting me. I'm gonna have to go get some ice cream.
Facts, nigga. I already made the homemade washer. Now I need a way to wring the water out. Okay. Is there any other beekeepers in the house besides Sarah? And we know Jigs, but Jigs said he was cooking.
Jigs is cooking.
He's cooking. So let's go. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. What is the best type? No. What is the role of the queen bee in a hive?
The role of the queen bee is to keep the next generation. It's to keep everything going. She's the one that lays the eggs.
Okay.
But I don't think she's in charge.
They say she's not.
If I understand it correctly, the queen bee is not in charge of the colony. As there's a book that I have called The Honeybee Democracy by Thomas Seeley.
Okay.
And I'm only halfway through it. I started reading it and I put it down and got busy. But in that the hive makes decisions together, but they all protect the queen because that's where their livelihood, their future comes from.
Okay. So can a hive survive without a queen?
No. Not for long. And they'll when they're queenless for more than 2 weeks, I believe it's 2 weeks, the workers will think that they can lay eggs, but they're not fertilized eggs, so they come out as drones.
Okay.
Boy bees. Drone bees are unfertilized eggs. The queen can decide whether she can fertilize them or not. A fertilized egg is a worker bee, so that's why the queen needs to go find a drone and get fertilized.
Okay.
It's important.
Her attendance makes the rule. Okay. Next. How many types of bees are there in a typical hive?
Well, usually about 30 to 50,000 in one colony. But there can be more.
How many types? Like you said, worker bees.
Oh,
so
okay.
you
There's
said
3 types. There's
the
queen bee, the worker bee, which is female, the drone bees, which are male.
Okay. Is it true that when it's time for them to go into the columns in the wintertime, they kick the drone bees out?
In the fall time, they kick the drones out. They will do it. They will kick the drones out during any dearth period. They will not let the drones in because they use too many resources.
Okay. Jig said, I'm the king, but I let the queen run things just like human life. Nikki said, interesting. The attendant picks out which eggs they will feed royal jelly to, so a new queen is made.
Yep.
Can a hive have two queen bees?
Yes. A mother and a daughter queen have been known to work and lay in the same colony. A lot of times the beekeeper will, when we're inspecting, will find that first queen and quit. If we keep looking, we might find another queen. It's happened. I found a swarm last year that had 3 queens in it.
Wow. Happy Mac that said that's so mean. Nigga said pole drones. It's no different than the Black Widow killing the male spider after
Right.
So what's the difference between the bee? Yeah. Kick them out. Get the stepping, Hoppo. And Atlantic Smith said drones are little underlings.
Well, and I don't know. I think they're actually more important than we give them credit for because they are, when you see drones, you know your hive is healthy. And I think that's a good way to know that you have a healthy colony. It's a good drone population.
Everybody speaking the bar, not 2 queens, blasphemy.
Well, it does happen. I mean, they do what they want to do.
Lynette said he ought to leave on his own. At least the Black Widow eats the baby daddy.
Oh, let me bring you in here where I can sit down a spell.
Okay. Baby. Right, Lynette. Cousin said, can the drones fight? I will keep a few.
Actually, the drone does not even have a stinger.
What?
Nope, it doesn't even have a stinger.
Wow, we let them think they are running things. Anywho, Jigs. Anywho, well, do what you want to do and live in color. Well, a healthy column of underlines it is.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. So the next one is, what's the best time of year to start beekeeping? If you are wanting to start beekeeping,
that would be spring.
Okay.
Right
So,
now.
So if you want to get you some bees, spring is the time.
Yes, right now.
Y'all are smart. No stinger, they gotta go. Nigga said no stinger, fake bees.
No, they're real drone bees. They just don't have a stinger. They have bigger wings and bigger eyes and bigger bodies. And they often get confused with the queen.
Wow. Miss Jake says spring, yes. Nikki. And Anna lady laughing at Nikki. Okay. So, what basic equipment do you need to start beekeeping?
Well, you need a hive body. You need a place to put them. You need a suit. Definitely get your protection. Even if you just get a hat with a veil.
A whole body wrap your body up.
Yes. You want to be protected. Unless you really like to get stung, which I don't like to get stung, but afterwards I feel better, so I don't mind it, but I still don't like it. So I wear my suit and gloves. Definitely a hive tool, which I didn't bring with me.
I have a
wasn't
bee.
prepared
I have a
for
bee
this part.
Huh?
A hive tool, a smoker. Definitely read a lot of books.
Make sure you got one of these.
Get you a queen clipper.
Look like one of them things you put on your hair.
It does. That's what I thought it was at
Look,
first. Like,
we
why
got
is
the
there a hair
Afro
clip?
pick. I know we got the Afro pick, and then we got the little clamp to go on your hair. So basically, you're using hair accessories for your beehive, y'all. So other than that, yeah. Wait a minute. That's like a dog with no bark. All the dignities for nothing. Sarah, do you insulate your hives over winter?
Yes, I do. I do use insulation in the lid. I used to wrap them, but I found that it don't really need to around here. We do get cold winters, but it doesn't get sub-zero for long. So this last year we didn't wrap any, and we lost 10 out of 31. It's not a bad number.
That is a bad number. You should have wrapped them. they need their protection too.
No, I'm not trying to raise sissy bees.
Nigga said, I like big eyes.
Yeah, the drones have the bigger eyes.
Yeah, Mackenzie.
Can I have all of them? How much?
No, stop asking for stuff.
How much?
Get two. So how often should you inspect a hive?
Well, to start with, do your first inspection and then don't touch them for a week to a month. And then like every week, every other week, depending on the health of the colony or what's going on with the colony. There are so many variables, as Cayman Reynolds likes to say. And that's another guy, go watch Cayman Reynolds videos. He's quite comical at times, but he says there are so many variables, and he's right, because there's so many different areas and so many different things happening at the same time. So it's kind of difficult to answer some of those questions with a straight answer.
Okay. I know the first time me and Miss T and Mackenzie came to your house after we did our first initial meetup.
Yeah.
And Steven was there, and he had the smoker, and he was like, the smoker really doesn't really do anything. What is the smoker used for in beekeeping? Like, if it doesn't do anything, why use it?
Well, it distracts them from what you're doing.
Okay.
It'll push them down and away from the frames that you need to inspect. Because if there's too many bees on it, you can't see what you're doing anyway.
Okay.
The smoke is just a distraction. You can also use sugar water in place of smoke. Just to get a spray bottle with sugar water in it and a little mist of sugar water on them. They'll be cleaning each other off and distracted, and you can do what you got to do and get out.
Oh, I didn't know that part. Happy Mac said, do you feed your bees pollen cakes?
I have never fed my bees pollen cakes.
So what is a pollen cake?
Well, and pollen is what bees use to feed the babies.
Okay.
And that's in the spring, a lot of beekeepers use the pollen to build them up. But I see them bringing in enough that I don't mess with it. And that's just how I do. Uh-oh, we lost Pam. And I can't see the chat. Pam, come back. Don't leave me here by myself like this. It's past my bedtime. Where'd she go? Let me see if I can see the chat. Can you guys still see me?
I'm back.
Okay, good. I was worried. I started sweating and everything.
I heard you. I was plugging up my laptop and the dang on thing hit the cord on the camera, the webcam, which is kind of crazy. Okay. So what are signs of a healthy bee colony?
From my understanding, if you want to know if your beehive is healthy, they have traffic going in and out. They're bringing in pollen. They have heavy bellies of nectar. They're going out to get more, and everything's okay. There's plenty of honey coming in. They're storing it. There's no funky smells. I'm trying to think what else. And you can see the queens laying eggs. That's a healthy colony.
Okay, Sarah, have you heard of beekeepers strictly sugar water and making fake honey?
I've heard of it, but I don't do that. I mean, if you feed them sugar, they are going to store it. So if you are feeding a colony, you're not going to be able to take honey from it.
Why?
Because they store the sugar water, and it's not the same as nectar honey.
Okay.
Sugar honey is it's gross.
Okay. So Nikki said, I like pollen cakes, bacon, eggs, and for breakfast.
Well, I do eat the bee bread, the bee pollen, and I have a I just haven't put it on yet. It's a trap. Whoops. It's a trap to put on so that we can take their pollen.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
And then there's a basket under here that you do. I just have to get to it.
Hey, G Hud. Y'all,
Hey.
how you doing? Thank you for stopping in, G Hud.
Good to see you growing with Hudson.
Good night, Chris.
Good night, Chris. Have a good night.
When the little bees get out there with their dumbbells, they
There you go, Happy Mac. Look for the dumbbells.
Oh,
get the light here. Here we go.
Okay. I'm trying to make sure I'm caught up because usually I'm behind. I'm not using my mouse. I'm not using my mouse. For new beekeepers, what should you wear when inspecting a hive? A bee suit.
A bee suit.
Don't be out there acting like you Crocodile Dundee thinking you can go out there with gear, no gear on. Put you a bee suit on.
Yeah, please wear your veil. There have been too many. Bees are curious. They will go in your ear. Please see the video because she went in my ear. I got stung in the neck, and then one went in my ear, and they'll go up your nose. And I've heard that it's so extra painful to get stung in your nose. You don't want that. And the ear stings are really painful because there's nowhere to swell on your ears. Stephen found that one out.
Oh no! See, I'm gonna always wear my protection when I come to your house. No, ma'am. Sarah, do you use the propolis for anything?
Yes, I do. I make a tincture with it, and I use it for swarm trap or swarm lure.
Oh, that's how you catch free bees.
Yep.
Oh, interesting. Because Sarah was like,
beeswax and propolis will bring you more bees.
wow. Jax, did you do that? I can't imagine what you said, girl. What you said, I can't either. No bee going in my ear or my nose.
Well,
Next.
and that's I can't hear out of my left ear. I've never been able to. I could feel her, but I couldn't hear it. So I guess that was a blessing.
Ooh, no, ma'am.
But yeah, we got it on video and everything. She went in my ear and I ran across the apiary. I played it during one of my live streams. That bee owned me.
Do you use the lemongrass oil too?
Yes.
What is that for?
That mimics the scent of their Nasonoff gland. They're orienting. Their smells like home pheromone.
Okay. See, I don't know none of that. I'm a beginner.
Well, now you do.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have some timers because you're gonna have to repeat it to me again.
Well, and there's so many books that repeat, and you find the books that you like to read and that have the good information, and you'll just run with it. And depending on how far you want to go with it, it'll take you lots of places.
It will. Honey business is some big bucks if you do it right.
I'm starting to find out. I'm on my way to business.
Yep. What is the difference between a Langstroth and a top bar hive?
Okay, a Langstroth. Hang on, I got one right behind me. This one right down here.
Okay, the wooden box.
That's a
Okay.
Langstroth. It's and it holds frames. Now a top bar is longer, like a horizontal hive, and it utilizes bars that the bees will build on this is a bar. They'll build on the bar a natural comb.
Okay.
And there's a certain way that you take them in and out of the hive. One of our Bartholomew County beekeepers has a top bar hive.
So ones that you have in your bee yard, there are which ones?
The horizontal hive that I have holds the Langstroth frames. It's not a top bar, it's a horizontal.
So all the ones that we went out there in, those are Langstroth. I thought they was.
They're Langstroth style.
Okay.
Yep, those are the ones that I started with, and I've just kept going.
Mm-hmm. That is how I got the Bliss hive. Cousin said, was your first hive successful?
No, it died.
Sarah, have you ever just put out an empty hive and a wild swarm showed up?
Actually, it happened. I put a 5-frame a nucleus colony. It'll hold 5 frames. And we put the bait in there and the bees showed up in it. So yes, wow. It can happen.
Wow. I know Sarah is the queen of catching free bees.
There's actually a swarm trap in the deer stand right now that has bees in it. We got to go get them.
Wow. So what causes a hive to swarm and how can you prevent it?
You really can't prevent it. You can try to stop it. It's what they're going to do. They're going to swarm. You can split a colony and hope that they don't, but I've done it where I've split them and they both swarmed. So it's just a reproductive. Sometimes the box will get too full and they'll swarm because there's no room. But most of the times it's a reproductive thing. They just want to make more bees, more colonies.
Hi, Dave. He said he in the bushes.
Hey, Dave.
How How do you identify and deal with viral mites?
Oh, varroa mites.
Yeah.
We use oxalic acid vapor to use them to kill the mites.
So can you explain what a variety, whatever that V word is?
That vapor.
No, can you explain what a viral mite
Oh,
is?
a varroa mite.
Yeah, that.
It's it would be like if they're parasites. They feed on the bees. Like ticks feed on a dog.
And
But
on the humans, if they get on you.
let's say because it's really horrible, these mites in relation to the size of the bee. It would be like if the dog had ticks the size of a piece of bread, the size of your hand. They're
Wow.
huge to the bees, and they feed on they mostly like the drones. They'll feed on the drone brood.
Happy Mac said like tiny lights.
They're a problem because they spread disease and they take the livelihood from the bees, just like vampires from people.
Wow.
That's what I lost my first colony to. When I cleaned up my first colony's dead out, there were thousands of mites on the board. I mean, it was horrible. And I cried. I really did. Because that was my first colony and it did so great. I even had the inspector come out and look, and it was just so wonderful to watch them grow, and then they died. But that was the first year, and it was we bought the package of bees from Georgia. So the second year we bought the package from the same place in Georgia, but that's when we figured out how to catch the swarms.
Okay.
And from there, we haven't bought any other bees. We've just been catching swarms and splitting what we have, and I'm still learning what to do and what not to do. And
well, to me, it's all fascinating,
oh yeah, I can't get enough.
because it's just a mystery of the hives, learning the different parts and how to identify the signs of a failing queen. How can you identify the signs of a failing queen?
Well, if you look at her brood pattern, if you look at maybe she's laying too many eggs in a cell, that's also a sign of a laying worker. And I know there are other signs, but it's in the book and not in my brain.
Would you ever do a swarm removal? Yes, she will. She do them all the time.
I have done. Now, a cutout, on the other hand, is something I would absolutely need help with. My husband and I have done two. One with the help of another beekeeper that was in our yard. It was a neat thing because the gentleman who called me to get him out of his garage had another beekeeper lined up. And when I got there, the beekeeper that showed up had been to my apiary the year before. So it was neat.
Okay, so a cutout is when they swarm in people's walls or attics, or
they'll start building comb, and they will build it, and you'll have to cut them out and get them out that way. Because if you leave a honeybee colony in the walls, the honey will start to ooze out of the walls. It happened at my grandmother's. My dad actually told me about it. My grandma standing on a ladder, getting the honey off of the ceiling, scraping the honey off of the ceiling and putting it into a bowl.
Dave said Homestead, Hart, Lead Farmer, and Lady Lead, they are really good at that.
Yes. Lady Lead is one of the first delicious ones that I saw when I started beekeeping.
Yeah. Well, you are the first one I saw about beekeeping because I actually got in your yard with you. Who says last year, who would have thought Tampa and Mackenzie would have been in the midst of 30-some beehives. Not me.
Yeah,
Like,
see, now,
seriously.
yes.
Oh,
Before 2018, I would have never thought that I would have been a beekeeper.
it's fascinating. Like,
And here we
you,
are.
one thing for sure, you can't have fear. You cannot be fearful going into a colony.
They can smell it. I'm
Exactly.
convinced. I'm convinced to my bones they can smell your intentions and fear.
My brother's bedroom had to be DB like that. Cut the wall totally out.
Yeah, they'll find a place, and if they like it, they'll move in.
Wow. Now that's fascinating. This right here says, how do you manage your hives during the DARF
Dirt.
honey flow gap?
That's where the nectar flow stops, and there's no more to be had. That's when they go robbing each other.
Oh, so that's what happened to Miss Alice beehive that day that those bees was fighting each other.
Yes, that's what they were doing. They were robbing each other.
Wow. And they fight to the DARF too.
Yes, yes, they do.
Because
Yes,
me
they
and Miss
do.
Alice was trying to figure out what was going on. She didn't know. And I was like, what is these bees doing?
Trying to get they're opportunistic. They will take advantage of an opportunity, and even if it's another colony's honey, and they'll take it, and sometimes take over the colony.
Yeah, that day that I had filmed that day, and I put it out there to ask other beekeepers. Yeah, they were taking over the house. You see unalive bees all over the ground, and I was like, what in the world is these bees doing?
They are savages. They really are.
Cousin said they gangsters.
That too. They can be.
She said they are gangsters, honey. What's the difference between super seducer and swarming?
Oh, super seizure. That's okay. Now, usually the swarming is for reproductive purposes.
Okay.
It can also be because they don't like the box and they just want to leave. But a super seizure is when the bees decide to replace the queen. They'll kill the queen and replace her if she's failing. And then
they are gangster. They gangster.
the new queen will come out, and she'll look for she will look for all the other queens and kill them. Because they make more than one queen cell. One time I opened a colony and I saw 7 queen cells on one frame. They meant business.
Wow. Now that's a trip. So, is there anything else you want to share with else about being a beekeeper? New, old?
Oh, if you are just starting, don't quit. Don't let them make you quit. I've had some experiences like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be doing this, but it gets better if you just slow down. Don't try to do anything real quick. Slow down, make sure you have time to do what you're supposed to. Have a plan and go in. Don't go in without a plan, because then things can go wrong.
Right.
Read all you can. I'm still reading all I can and learning more every day. And the weather permitting, I would have been out there today, but it rained.
Yeah, we supposed to get some more of that.
Yep.
Happy Max said, is it always a new queen that swarms or the old one?
The old one leaves with the swarm. So it's an older queen that you're going to get with the swarm.
Okay, plan. Have a plan.
Yes, have a
Happy
plan.
Mac said so many questions. Yeah, it's you're still learning. So I do know they have beekeeping workshops. Where would you suggest people go if they want to learn more about beekeeping?
Well, in here in Indiana, there are several clubs. There's the Southern Indiana Beekeepers Association, SEBA. There's Indiana Beekeeping or Indiana Beekeepers, which I'm a member of. Um, find your local clubs. I know there's the the big expo coming up in January, the one that Cayman Reynolds puts on. I didn't get to go last year. Maybe this year, I'm not sure.
Well,
I
let
have
me
I
know.
have
'Cause
a
I will
crown
go.
to pay for first.
Look, if you want to go, I sure will go.
We'll have to see closer it gets because I gotta pay for this tooth.
I'm so glad I ain't got no teeth to pay for. No pain, no gain.
I still got a few
Corporation is
more.
tension in New York. Cousin said that's wrong. The OB gotta go. Get your children and get off. Let me do a shout out to my. Let me play the birthday song for everybody that has a birthday in the month of May.
All right.
Yeah, we are May babies. May babies.
Go
May
us.
babies.
It's our birthday. Go us.
Yes.
It's your day, king. It's your day, queen. Light that candle, let your soul gleam. Hands up high, make the world know your name. We celebrating you, no shame in the flame. Yeah, you made it. Another lap round the sun. Storms came hard, but you never did run. Held your ground with that fire in your chest. Now we toast to your life, cause you not like the rest. You the backbone, the truth, the fight. You shine like a porch light in the middle of night. From the creek to the stars, we lift you today. Put your crown on right, let the music play. Happy birthday! Stand tall, don't fold. You a story still writing in letters of gold. From the dirt to the sky, you rise each way. So we sing it loud. Happy birthday. Celebrate, elevate, live it your way. Tampa Creek, love every step of the way. You're the spark, the wave, the heat, the flame. Own it now, go on, rep your name. One shot, one cake, one flame lit. One king, one queen, too real to quit. Another year wiser, stronger, bold. You're a legend, baby, pure solid gold. It's your day, king, it's your day, queen. Let it shine bright, live that dream. From Tampa Creek with that soul and sway. Happy birthday, go on and slay.
Happy birthday to all of the May babies. Yes. Happy birthday.
Yes.
Matter of fact, tomorrow is my grandson's birthday. Tomorrow, the 28th.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, one of my grandchildren's birthday, my niece's birthday, everybody's birthday in May. Sarah's birthday is 5 days after mine.
Yep. Tanjobi omedeto.
See, I don't know what she said. She over there talking
Happy
Circle
birthday.
Bills and beans and rice.
Basically, congratulations, you were born.
Happy May birthday. Yes, Barb says. Happy birthday. Guys, y'all have any more questions for Sarah? Anybody have any more questions?
And we can definitely get together again and have more question and answers and questions, and absolutely, because there's so much to know, and I'm still learning, and we can help each other.
Oh, yeah, because I got a lot to learn. And I got 1,000,002 questions. Yes, 1,000,002. Because I'm always trying to learn something. My mom, like, How much more you want to learn till I can't learn no more?
Yep. Gotta
Till I
learn
can't
something
learn
new
no more.
every day.
Dave said Virgo tomorrow is granddaughter's birthday too. She will be 14. Oh, happy birthday. Yes.
Happy birthday, young lady.
I can honestly say Tuesday shenanigans, we never know what we gonna get. So while I was talking to Sarah earlier, I was like, wouldn't it be nice to talk to beekeepers? It would have been nice to talk to a lot of beekeepers to get their, experience and to see how, they run their apiary because everybody runs it different,
Yep.
Yeah, so, and all the honey is different.
It absolutely is. If you get a honey that tastes the same every year, it's not real honey. It's adulterated in some way, or it's, I don't know, but just
Yeah, I don't know, because ever since I started tasting actual honey, I don't buy honey from the store anymore. It's a wrap.
I know the reason I didn't like it as a child, I got a hold of some burnt honey. Because if you heat it too much, it'll burn because it's a sugar, and burnt honey is gross. And
why are you heating up honey? So when you take your honey out of that extractor, do you heat it up?
I do not heat my honey. No. When I get it out of the extractor, hang on, I'll show you.
Okay.
Hang on a second.
Nan said, thank you, Sarah. Appreciate you, girl.
You're welcome.
Awesome beekeeper information, Sarah.
Doi tashimashita.
Have a bee ever came for you reluctantly and you were like, what did I do?
Yes, I have been chased out of my yard.
Even with your suit on?
Yes. This is a screen, a double screen, and it'll go into this bucket.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Yep.
The bucket has a gate on it, but the honey that goes from the extractor will go through this double screen, and that's all I do to my honey.
Okay.
I don't filter it anything. And
Okay.
that's all I do.
Happy Max said, unreal devil honey. Thank you for the live. I love it, cousin. Would you eat honey from King Tut's tomb?
I would try it.
Me too. Honey has no expiration date. Yeah, so I would eat it too. Most definitely. Well, guys, I do appreciate you hanging out with me and Sarah.
Yes, you are so dear.
The warm honey and a hot toddy and rest well. That would definitely kill what ails you. What you said.
Yes, it will, man.
That is our 14-year-old granddaughter tomorrow. Let me shoot out to my Creekside family.
Creekside crew, yeah, we rise like kings. Creekside crew, where the loyalty rings. Creekside crew, every level we bless. From the roots to the roof, we don't settle for less. Creekside crew, y'all the day one flame. Lit that fire, gave Tampa its name. Backbone strong, y'all the base, the tone. Ain't no movement if you ain't in the zone. Creekside treasures, red with the glow. Y'all to shine when the river runs slow. Grace in your steps, gold in your soul. You the sparkle that makes the whole creek roll. Creekside warriors, strength in your stride. Never back down, y'all the fearless ride. Through the storm, you the power and fight. You the reason Tampa shines so bright. Creekside crew, yeah, we ride with pride. Creekside crew, got the fam worldwide. Creekside crew, every level we true. Stand tall, yeah, that's what we do. Creekside crew, yeah, we rise like kings. Creekside crew, let the anthem sing. Creekside crew, where the real ones be. Tampa made, this the legacy.
queen of the creek. Built on faith, yeah, the roots run deep. Turning dust to gold, every crop I keep. Hard work don't stop, I don't ever sleep. Up before the rooster, hands in the dirt. Every seed I plant, gotta know my worth. Ain't no silver spoon, had to build my own. Now the homestead strong like the crops I've grown. Brick by brick, stitch by stitch. Turning small town life into something rich. Crafting my dreams, got the hammer and thread. While the world's still talking, I stay 2 steps ahead. From the garden to the stream, from the land to the sky. Blood, sweat, and faith, that's how I ride.
Thank you guys for hanging out with me and Sarah. If you have not connected with Sarah's Happy Hive, she is awesome. Hey, PIA, thanks for coming in, sis.
Hey, Tracy.
Rest well. Thanks, Oldham Homestead, for all the lovely music that we have on this channel. Guys, if you have not joined, if you have not considered subscribing to Tempest Creek Homestead and more, please do so. You will have fun over here. I know you will.
Hit that like button. Sting the like.
Yes, and go check Sarah out if you have not. Y'all have a blessed evening. Sarah, hang out in the back before, after the live for a second. And I will talk to you guys on Wednesday. Don't forget, Wind Down Wednesday is tomorrow too.
Have a great night, everybody.
Ooh.